go. Yes, like loading up the screen. Will all y'all please scream? Scream! Man, I cannot get Will out of my suggestions. I keep trying to be quick enough to notice it in real time and take that word off autocorrect, but my mistakes are causing me tension. They're adding doubt to my very clear message. I'm mad, or I was when I started this. I meant to time it, like how fast can I put it all down in song form? But I got interruptions. What's more, people don't want me to get to work tonight. Now they see me in jail. I already have like no gas. I had a great day yesterday, and it gives me superpowers, so I'm trying to get it down before I forget it. Did most of the groundwork.
Blaze, what the
Afternoon,
fuck are you
starting with the rhyming. So we get them down before I go to bed. It was to me because no one looked at me weird. It was a good day to me because no one looked at me weird. There was no static. I go to the grocery store. I know I had $8. I forgot to turn off my auto repayment. Mind you, I wasn't hungry in the first place. My body was craving to go the other way. My mind was saying, get the task done. You're not hungry now. But here I was 30 minutes later and just hit like, ow, ouch, ouch. Give me nourishment. I know it'll go away. I've barely been eating off bike duty, perpetually resting, and my back couldn't take it anymore. Now I'm not begging for pizza. I had a chill spot ready to go to bed yesterday, but distinctly my body said, it's time to leave. I wasn't born with this knowledge. You see, it was literally 10 plus years of trial and error, learning which impulses to follow, while I thought, rooted, is that a word, on my past, I would study the clues. No, that's an error. My mind's like a subtle mix of reality and Terminator 2, while I throw around ideas and just feel them out. What's new? For lice said people give themselves away, but why said you're not tripping. There's a reason you felt that way. Again, I didn't always. I simply had enough eureka moments to tell when it feels right. What ways it can deviate, not a craze. I've been overstressed before, they should be ashamed. But they are perpetually expressing it, just trying to make me out to be the bad guy, so they don't have to own up to their misdeeds. Because if everyone finds out that I'm not what they are, well, nothing would happen. Under normal circumstances, I decided. But I feel there was something of a fear that a script might at some point be flipped. So far, it's been like spy versus spy. And sell them old Chinese technology. They try to use it against us and are surprised. Well, he got out of that jam, but we have this, and the Matrix will be back to normal. Oh, we got it fixed. And, well, they jammed it again, but once Elon gets in, they'll institute so-and-so, and they do, but the super secret gangsters get out of it again. Somehow I'm trying to figure out the rules too. There's no end and no beginning for guys like Yachts or P. We'll be talking about them more later, you see. In real time, kinda like motherfucking Total Recall to me. We really don't know what's real. We're expected to take part in FB and such, but we don't read the arbitrary agreement. And Android is kind of like Cyborg, right? I'll feel tired and realize my phone is on E2, and some nights you might feel like maybe there's a spirit in your car that runs better when you wash it. You decide to feel such correlation. I just provide the silly comparisons. ish like that, but I'm not gonna dwell too far into it because there's a level of sanity that's expected from your peers. Inherited in the system is decided for us by China and Israel. I'm fine. I just happened to get my exercise because, like I was saying, it's at the chill spot. My body tells me to go. Go where? Wally World? And the second guessing comes into play as it unfurls. You never worked at one before, even when you needed it. Let me give this fool a call. How long will it take you to get there? I know I'm going to be considerably longer than what Google says. Hate driving at night, but can't risk overheating either. Fuck it. Gonna make money or not? Yes, and the whole way with the questions. Your whole career, you've never, ever, even once worked with them. I keep measuring myself, the accuracy of me, not listening to my body. Though it's right, nearly, like 100% of the time. Am I setting a bad precedent? Surely there's some lines one oughtn't not cross. Like never, in any way. It went well. It wasn't perfect, but I noticed many of the things they do. Because after my good day, I go to the store and chocolate milk is $1.69, so I'm downloading the app and clipping the digital coupon and fine. Boom. What's more is decline. Before that, I walk in and it's hostile. Smith's is Kroger's, and even though I worked for them when I was 14, they weren't showing love, and after a day of working, each beep from the lady scanning lettuce hurt me. But then again, I went years straight with just noise in downtown. Sometimes I get migraines and throw around. I was throwing up all about twice a month to be exact, but then somehow I figured it out. Got the noise canceling headgear and felt how sound can take a toll. So now I feel like the marshmallow man, like you think the beeps are gonna send me now into convulsions? Oh, you don't think it's China trying to annoy our workers into submission? I know, I'd be at work and most everyone that's efficient would turn their scanner sound off, but some people would just be walking along scanning, and I get mad and change mine. See how they like being scanned in the face sometimes. One of those little temperature things where like they would check you before you could go to a restaurant, and they would like scramble your brain up just a little bit, like they were testing it to see if they could fuck up the American people, you see. And at the grocery store, Dollar Tree, it's not all necessary. These boops and beeps. Can't even sit for a minute at Mickey D's. I listen to nothing but noise while fasting for a month, trying to get you to relate. Still, I'm used to playing Golden State, and anything they can do to hurt you, they know it adds up. They even try to distract you with something else, hoping you'll let your guard down and injure you. What the fuck? Pain in the eyes to behold. I watched them play, but for a while it worked, and it still does, often, I'm told. But people figure it out is skinny ass Steve Kerr and not some tough guys, and literally have learned just to physically defeat the Warriors, but because they play smart basketball. I was gonna say somewhere with this analogy. Oh yeah, I'm feeling like a dumbass, don't even check my balances since yesterday, and I'm all razzled. All of a sudden I double back. I told myself you're only allowed to visit the same store once in a day. I have $1.69 for chocolate milk and I'll be fine, you heard me? Counting up my pennies. I didn't even realize I could have turned right and some guy honks at me viciously. No longer the guy who's getting my life together. Something like the degenerate idiot drug addict parents insist on portraying me as, even though the lady said he's just tired. I've hit second innings now. I don't care. Force myself to get back in the zone with care. And I thought it funny that my co-workers didn't partake in any funny stuff, but my home team was scanning. Then remembered I betrayed them. This time last year, I had a contract for steady work. They anti-Walmart for 15 bucks an hour. It's not as bad as 14, heaven forbid, not 12. Again, as you go down, the stronger you have to be. I'm getting 8 an hour as a shift manager. Now we can all scoop some fries, but I bet 9, 10 of y'all out of you couldn't dare work at Subways for an hour. Most wouldn't be able to make one sandwich for someone else. I want provolone cheese. No, that's the triangle cheese. Provolone's the round one. JK, they start laying it on like lettuce, pickles, onions, green peppers, oil, vinegar. Notice 2 of the toppings are racy. It's just life in America trying to hold the princely down. And to every one, there's at least 2 making a bad name for them. For that bag, etc. It's all calculated. Like NBA, young boy, Trump released him. And one of the biggest drug dealers in history, Larry Hoover. Like, we'll use you for the feds. If you could hold down the prison, you're sure you can make hoes of the USA instead. Just sell out your own people for tons of money, just like Kanye. They'll say the Jews are censoring you, but you'll get plenty of white pussy, plus all these other guys are mad because they aren't white enough to join too. Anyway, those are supposed to be crickets. But that's some kind of a bird. There we go. I don't know what happened to my damn dollar. And it was expected I'd be reckless at this point and do something like run into this truck's trailer. But I've been riding bikes and making sure that just because one car goes by doesn't mean you're safe to change lanes under penalty of death for a long time. Didn't get angry either. See? No, on the contrary. Just got done letting all these thoughts and feelings marinate, and they're about to come out. Well, I'm gonna bust them out like in 8 Mile. I already say everything you have against me, and you're all fags getting some kind of enjoyment knowing my girl isn't faithful to me. You have a false sense of superiority because you're bald and sold out everything that matters, and I hope you choke on your 5-star meal while you're crying in the night, you maggot. And then people have the nerve to call me gay as the great equalizer. Well, I've never done anything gay. I'm not going to explain that to some person I've never met before. Fuck you. Oh, he's shook, Nick. Fuck Cranbrook. And the ammo was building up all day. It's not the first time someone apparently intentionally made us take extra steps. Once I straight bust them out, like, this is going to take us an extra hour. And they might say nothing, but I'm just a visitor, so I can't, or I don't take up a leadership role. So is my dude. So they fired us all. Fuck them, too cheap to pay overtime. Still we ball, or whatever they say. Anyway, I missed a call, and sometimes I can feel their fucked up energy just by missing one. My brain somehow tunes them out, tune the volume down. And it happened like 10 times. I missed the call, wonder who that was, call him back. I just got more fucked up energy, I found. Wow. Forum, we're all trying to figure this out. Chasing our intuition, so to speak, but we don't really know how. Protect your neck tight beat. Wow. Ow. What I'm saying is, I still don't have this world down. Someone else calling me shouldn't have an effect on my feelings. Are you crazy? There's things Jews have learned to say. Find a way to make you question yourself. And gay, black people do it. The metro or whatever technically, but in fact remains instead of doing something themselves. They put all their energy on scrutinizing Mister and finding a way to make me look bad, even if they straight up live a lie. They're a figure in society, and I'm just a schmuck, obviously. I'm the liar. I came to find out my own dad was telling people he bought my condo and made me out to be a liar. Why? And I tell normal people they can't even fathom it. Like, I don't know, this to this day straight up makes a case saying we're tired. Or no, it wasn't the other day, but he just makes a case saying they're tired of paying my mortgage. Like, no, my mom paid off my condo fee that was accumulating once. And he was like, oh, my bad, or something, hoping I'd forgotten what he said and it would have stuck. We're all trying to figure out this thing out and chasing our intuition, so to speak. So fuck. I'm not trying to cry about my dad. I was hella lucky growing up, and maybe some kind of get back for making them look dumb as parents. I sat in a holding cell my first time from resisting arrest from a security guard, breaking up a fight, and not letting some random motherfucker call me a motherfucker. I got maced, and my dad and his lawyer told me to plead guilty in this case. So I defended myself in court, and in an unprecedented outburst, I yelled and called the witness a goddamn liar. And to me, it was worth it. None of my witnesses came through. They maybe give me a favor sometime, maybe, or they already had. Fuck it. That's when I knew my team was shit.